What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Steve with Rake and Profit coming back to you with another video. Outside right now, taking a nice walk, cooling down a little bit, trying to relax because this has been a pretty tough week. Had a few pretty bad things happen on eBay, and I figured I'd share what happened, talk about it, and maybe give you guys a little learning experience for stuff that I've learned from my experiences on eBay. So pretty much this week was the first week that I actually got a negative feedback on my from my eBay account. I mean, I've had them in the past, but they've taken them off. But I mean, I had 100% perfect score on eBay, and this week I had 3 negatives. And you know, to be as transparent as possible, 1 out of those 3 negatives, I deserved it. You know, I screwed up. I had a tweed blazer, I think it was, that I sold, and I couldn't find it. I checked the inventory number, it wasn't there. Checked my house. I mean, I don't know what happened, if I sold it before and relisted it by accident. I don't know what I did, so I screwed up, and you know, that was on me. I tried to apologize and messaged the, you know, the buyer and said, is there anything I could do? I'd give you a discount on another item. I mean, I offered him a few different things, but you know, he was upset. He was looking forward to having the item, so I deserve the negative feedback. The other 2 negatives, I mean, I kind of pretty much just got screwed. One of the guys, he ended up getting a suit from me, and it didn't fit him correctly. I offered to give him a full refund. He wanted to keep the item, and he wanted his full refund. And you know, I wasn't willing to have him keep a $100 item for free. I wanted him to ship it back. I said I'd pay for shipping and everything, but he didn't want to do it. So I don't know if I was getting scammed from him or what his idea was. But the funny thing is, this guy ended up going to my store after this, and I didn't know it was him until after it was too late. But he ended up buying a tie from me, and it was like a $7 tie. And he bought it, and he ended up leaving me a negative feedback on the tie, saying that the suit was bad. So this guy, I don't know what this guy's problem was, but for some reason he just wanted to take me down. So he got me there. And then another guy, he purchased a really high-end dress shirt for me. It was international, and again, it didn't fit him. He wanted a full refund. I said, you know, there was no refunds for international. I said, if you want a refund, you got to ship it back to me. You got to pay it on your own coin, because I'm not going to pay, you know, $17, $18 for him to have him ship back an item when I gave him the measurements and there's no refunds or returns for the international. He didn't like that. He left me a negative feedback. So, I mean, this week was pretty bad. What did I learn? Number one thing I learned is, especially with organizing stuff, you got to stay organized. You got to create a system and everything that is going to be easy for you to find, because if you don't, I mean, you're going to get screwed like I did. So that was on me. I definitely am going to be more concentrated on, you know, staying organized and making sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. Also, another thing that I learned is that, I mean, maybe I want to change my international return policy. But even then, I offered him, I said, you could return it, but you got to pay for it. So maybe I got to figure out a different, you know, means to go about international sales, because that kind of got to me. And another thing I learned is, even if you go above and beyond for your customers, you offer a return, you try to make it right. I mean, sometimes they're just not happy, and if they don't get it exactly the way they want it initially, or they don't get exactly what they expected, they're gonna take you down. So I mean, that was kind of my week. I take full responsibility. It is my fault. It happens sometimes, but I'm still learning. I'm not perfect, you know. All because I put out these videos and I, you know, try to teach people, doesn't mean I know everything. I'm still learning, like I said, and I make mistakes, but just want to share this experience with you guys. Hopefully the negatives stop. I got to get back on track, keep pushing forward, and kind of make some changes, because if things aren't working, if you're not getting the results you desire, you could either complain, you could bitch, and you could blame others, or you could change direction and try to learn from your experiences. So that's what I'm trying to do right here. But I'm not quitting, I'm not giving up. I know it happens. I know it's happened to other folks as well. Just got to stay strong and keep doing your thing. But I'm going to enjoy this walk. It's a beautiful day out right now in my neighborhood right now. But again, having some fun, taking a nice walk, trying to relax. Hopefully things are going well in your business. Keep on picking and making that money, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.